Welcome back to Mikook Update, where we bring you the latest BTS moments, updates, and everything RMY is talking about. If you are here because you love Jimin and Jungkook and you want to follow every development surrounding the Arirang Tour 2026, make sure you stay with us until the very end. Because just minutes ago, a major update started spreading across the BTS fandom. BTS has reportedly arrived in Texas, with Arlington Municipal Airport, also known as GKY, becoming the center of attention. And here is the part you do not want to miss. Fans are not only watching the arrival itself, they are also paying close attention to what happens next. Why Arlington? What could the timing of the arrival mean for the next stage of the Aridong Tour? And of course, for Mikook fans, there is one question that immediately comes up whenever Jimin and Jungkook travel with BTS. Will we see another unexpected Jimin and Jungkook moment in Texas? Stay with us because we are going through everything surrounding this latest Texas arrival, what fans are reporting, what can actually be confirmed, and why Arlington has suddenly become one of the biggest locations in the BTS conversation. Before we get into all of it, take just 1 second to support the channel. Like this video, subscribe to Mikook Update, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next BTS, Jimin, or Jungkook update. Now, let's get into the Texas arrival. The atmosphere around BTS has changed dramatically as the Aridong World Tour continues across the United States. After the recent Baltimore schedule, attention has quickly shifted toward Texas, and fans have been watching closely for signs that the members have moved on to their next destination. The latest reports surrounding Arlington Municipal Airport, commonly identified by the airport code GKY, immediately caught the attention of RMY. Instead of a quiet transition between tour stops, the arrival became a major fandom talking point. Whenever BTS moves between cities during a major world tour, fans naturally begin tracking every publicly visible detail. Airports become gathering points, social media timelines fill with photos and videos, and even small moments can become viral within minutes. That is exactly what appears to be happening again, but there is an important distinction we need to make before going any further. Online fandom reports can move extremely quickly. A post saying that BTS has landed can spread thousands of times before every detail has been independently confirmed. So here at Mikook Update, we want to separate what fans are saying from what is actually verified. The central story right now is the reported BTS arrival in the Arlington area and the intense attention surrounding GKY. The airport has become a major focus for fans who are trying to follow the group's movements ahead of their Texas schedule. For Mikook fans, however, the arrival has another layer. Jimin and Jungkook have repeatedly attracted enormous attention whenever they appear together during BTS schedules. Their small interactions, conversations, reactions, playful moments, and stage chemistry can become some of the most discussed clips among fans. That does not automatically mean that every viral clip has a hidden meaning. Sometimes a moment is simply two longtime members interacting naturally. But that is exactly why fans enjoy watching their dynamic. And when the group arrives in a new city, fans immediately wonder what might happen next. Texas is especially interesting because the scale of the BTS tour creates an entirely different atmosphere. Major American tour stops can bring enormous crowds, intense media attention, and thousands of RMY members following every movement. The arrival itself can therefore become part of the tour experience. Videos and photos circulating online can show fans gathering around an airport, waiting for a glimpse of the members, while others follow updates remotely from home. For people who cannot physically attend the tour, these airport updates can feel like a connection to the larger BTS experience. And this is where the phrase 10 minutes ago can become so powerful on social media. A breaking update creates urgency. Fans immediately want to know whether BTS has actually arrived, where the members are going, whether they have already left the airport, and what their next schedule will be. Within minutes, one airport sighting can generate thousands of reactions. That is why GKY suddenly became such a major talking point. Arlington Municipal Airport is located in Arlington, Texas, placing it close to the broader Dallas-Fort Worth metropolitan area. For a major tour production, the location can be strategically convenient depending on the group's transportation, security arrangements, accommodations, and scheduled activities. But we should not automatically assume that the airport choice reveals private information about the members. Air travel arrangements for major artists can involve logistics that fans do not see. Security, aircraft availability, ground transportation, production equipment, and schedule coordination can all influence where a group arrives. So while fans may have theories about why a particular airport was used, those theories should remain theories unless an official source confirms them. That distinction is especially important when talking about Jimin and Jungkook. Mikook fans have become incredibly observant. A glance, a smile, a gesture, or a short interaction can quickly become a viral moment. But observation and interpretation are two different things. We can celebrate their friendship and chemistry without claiming to know what either member is privately thinking or feeling. That is the approach we will keep here. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The Arirang Tour 2026 is not simply a collection of individual concerts. Every city creates its own chapter, and Texas is now becoming the next major chapter for BTS and RMY. After the excitement surrounding previous American stops, fans are expecting another huge response. Texas has one of the largest and most passionate BTS fan communities in the United States, and Arlington is a major entertainment destination. That combination means anticipation can build very quickly. For fans following the tour, the arrival signals that the next phase is getting closer. And for Mikook fans, the excitement is even more specific. People are waiting to see whether Jimin and Jungkook will share moments during rehearsals, soundcheck, backstage content, official videos, interviews, or the concert itself. The key point is that none of those future moments can be guaranteed. But that uncertainty is part of what makes live BTS content so exciting. Every performance can create something unexpected. One of the most memorable things about following BTS is that some of the moments fans remember most were never announced in advance. They happen naturally during performances, behind-the-scenes footage, or casual interactions. That is why fans are watching Texas so closely. Could another Mikook moment happen? Absolutely possible. Can anyone honestly promise that it will? No. And that is why we will wait for actual footage and verified information rather than presenting speculation as fact. At the same time, the reaction from fans around GKY shows just how much anticipation exists. Airport arrivals have become an important part of modern fandom culture. Fans want to see the artists they support, but they also understand that airports are real-world spaces where privacy and safety matter. That means the excitement should always be balanced with respect. BTS members have extremely demanding schedules, traveling between cities, performing multiple concerts, rehearsing, attending production meetings, and maintaining their health and energy requires an enormous amount of effort. So when fans see the members arriving in another city, the best response is not simply excitement, it is also appreciation. They are continuing a massive tour across different cities and countries, performing for a RMY night after night. That commitment is what makes the Arirang Tour such a major event. And now Texas is next. Another important detail is the speed at which fandom information spreads. A single airport clip can appear on X, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, or fan communities and suddenly become part of the global conversation. One person posts a short video, another fan reposts it, someone else translates the caption, then thousands of people begin discussing it. Within a very short time, the original context can become difficult to identify. That is why fans should always be careful when reading claims about BTS travel schedules. If a post says something happened 10 minutes ago, that does not automatically make the information official. Likewise, if a fan account claims that a particular member was seen somewhere, that should be treated as a fan report unless there is reliable confirmation. This is particularly important when the information involves private travel or accommodation. Mikook Update will continue focusing on publicly available information while avoiding claims about private details that have not been officially shared. Now, let's return to the moment everyone is talking about. BTS has reportedly reached the Texas area, and the fandom reaction is already building. For a RMY, this means the countdown to the Texas schedule has entered another stage. For Mikook fans, it means the anticipation is rising. Jimin and Jungkook have developed one of the most recognizable member-to-member dynamics within BTS. Fans have followed their friendship for years, and their interactions continue to attract attention because of how naturally they communicate with one another. Sometimes they tease each other, sometimes they laugh together, sometimes they simply stand next to each other on stage, and sometimes a tiny gesture becomes the moment everyone remembers. That is the beauty of live performances. You never know exactly what will happen. Texas could produce another memorable moment. It could be something on stage, it could be a playful exchange during a group segment. It could happen during soundcheck, or it could simply be an ordinary moment that fans find meaningful. Whatever happens, the best way to enjoy it is to let the moment speak for itself. Rather than forcing a narrative onto every interaction, fans can appreciate Jimin and Jungkook as two BTS members who have shared years of experiences together. That perspective also makes their genuine moments even more enjoyable. Meanwhile, the larger BTS story continues. The group is traveling through a demanding tour schedule, and every stop creates another opportunity for a RMY to experience BTS together. Texas is now becoming the next major destination. And if the reaction at the airport is any indication, fans are ready. The energy surrounding BTS has remained enormous, and every new city seems to create another wave of excitement. From airport arrivals to rehearsals, from soundcheck to the main concert, fans will be watching. But one thing remains clear. The biggest story is not simply where BTS landed, it is what happens next. The Texas schedule will bring BTS closer to another major performance, and the anticipation will continue growing as the event approaches. For Mikook fans, that means keeping an eye on Jimin and Jungkook while remembering to separate verified moments from fan theories. If they share a cute interaction, celebrate it. If they tease each other, enjoy it. If they have a funny moment, replay it. But when the internet starts making claims about what something must mean, it is always better to pause and remember that only the members themselves know their private thoughts and feelings. That does not make the fandom experience less exciting. If anything, it makes the genuine moments more special. Because when Jimin and Jungkook naturally interact in front of a RMY, fans do not need to invent anything. The moment already exists, and that is what Mikook Update will continue bringing to you. As BTS settles into the Texas leg of the Aridong Tour 2026, the next few days could become extremely busy for a RMY. More official updates may appear. More fan footage may circulate. More rehearsal and concert content could arrive. And of course, there is always the possibility of an unexpected moment involving Jimin and Jungkook that sends the fandom into another frenzy. For now, the biggest development is simple. BTS has reportedly arrived in Texas, Arlington is buzzing, and the next chapter of the Arirang Tour is officially becoming the center of a RMY attention. So keep your eyes on the official updates, stay respectful of the members' privacy, and be careful with unverified claims spreading across social media. And Mikook fans, you already know what we are watching for. Jimin, Jungkook, Texas, and whatever unforgettable moment comes next. The story is only beginning, so stay right here with Mikook Update. We will continue following the publicly available developments surrounding BTS in Texas and bring you the important updates as they emerge. And before we end this update, Mikook family, if you enjoyed following this latest BTS Texas arrival with us, make sure you show your support for the channel. Hit that like button, subscribe to Mikook Update, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next update about Jimin, Jungkook, BTS, and the Aridong Tour 2026. And I want to hear from you in the comments. Are you excited to see BTS in Texas? And what kind of Jimin and Jungkook moment are you hoping to see next? Whether you're watching from Texas, another part of the United States, or somewhere else around the world, tell us where you're watching from. Let's see just how global the Mikook family really is. Remember, we'll continue sharing publicly available updates while keeping the difference between confirmed information, fan reports, and speculation clear. BTS has arrived in Texas, the excitement is building, and the next chapter of the Aridong Tour 2026 is about to begin. And who knows, the next unforgettable Mikook moment could be just around the corner. Thank you for watching Mikook Update. Take care, stay tuned, keep supporting Jimin and Jungkook, and most importantly, keep supporting BTS with love and respect. Until the next update, see you in the next video. Baraha.